So here we are, first pitching of the SheltaPod and attaching it to the Caddy Maxi. Maybe not the very best first pitch, but we're getting there. Let's just pull that peg out a little bit further, shall we? I think that should be out here somewhere. There we go. Right, so here we have it set up in its full camp mode. Very simple to put up. I didn't have to refer to the instructions once. You have the ventilation pods either side of the main. I've also fitted the curtains on the outside of the windows. Under here there's a window, and under the top one as well. That just helps keep the sun out. The main window doesn't cover up, but as you can see, you can't see through there because that's the tent liner, inner tent, that's showing on the back of it. It's a 3-pole system that all go over in a hoop, as you can see, and they all concertina up, so the whole awning will concertina up to the vertical, which you'll see when I show it in the videos later, and gives you a really nice open view of the world, but still keeps you tucked under the canopy and gives you a bit of shade. The inner tent is vast. Just to put this into context, that bed in there is 6 foot wide and 6'6" long, so it's a full-size, king-size bed, and you can see you've got plenty of space on either side for storage as well. Additionally, and I know this isn't Julie's plan, but if you tuck down the side here, you'll see there's quite a big void there, which you could put cool boxes into, pots, pans, things like that, shoes, that'll be out of the rain but under cover. The mesh window on the inside has got an additional darkness screen. Obviously that can be taken down, the other one can be taken down, you can let the daylight glow through. With regards to the doors, you have a simple toggle release, and the actual inner tent itself has got a nice fine mesh and waterproof door as well. So zipped up along the bottom, all 3 zips meeting in the centre means you can keep the waterproof membrane open but keep the bugs out, or you can shut out all the light with that. So in addition to the main doors, you've also got the front screen of the fly, which is detachable, so it all comes off, so you can have this totally open or enclosed if you've got valuables you want to store. This is also just on a couple of clips. That means you can now pull down that front section, which gives you a 3-layer thick front panel now. So totally secure, and this one obviously pegs down at the front, so if you are keeping your bikes in there or something like that, not putting the inner tent up, then it's a nice secure location. The canopy I've just velcroed straight onto the roof bars. You've got 3 velcro points here, and then use 2 of the straps that they supply to go down to the front to keep the tension, and 1 down to the back. The straps that are supplied are very long. You can see I'm a good 6 foot away from the end of the awning there, and there is at least another 6 foot with a loop for pegging out on here, so you've got a heck of a long strap. These can also be used, depending on your application, to attach to these and then stretch over the roof of the Caravan, whatever else you're using. So they give you 4 straps, the other 2 down there, 2 to go over, 2 to go front to back. They also supply some nice extra reflective cord guy lines, in addition to all of the ones that are already attached to it. So each rib has got its own guy line tucked away ready, and there's a centre one as well, depending on how much wind you're experiencing. Today it's hardly necessary for anything at all. I put these 2 out so that I could demonstrate it with the hoops up to keep some rigidity so that things don't fall towards the van. The poles, verticals, are nice and solid. They're 4 section that condense down. I've just put the cord through the double loop at the top and then round the peg. That will hold it down and also stop it slipping. And the crossbar they supply is extendable. Got an adjuster there, so you can make sure you've got nice tension on the roof. Works very well. And that's how it all works. I've obviously then attached that to my Caddy, so now I've got sleeping for one in the van with the dining facilities and toilets and utensils tucked away. My additional racking system, which gives me storage for my camera and essentials like tankards and like. And that gives you a comfortable sleeping space for 3 people, or if I'm going canoeing or biking, a good safe storage space for all my kit. This is my first time to put it up. I will confess I didn't read the instructions, and I'm really pleased with it. It's great. It's a nice spot out of the sun, but that's still open, and that's the key thing I wanted. I didn't want to get enclosed into a fully enclosed awning. I wanted somewhere to sit out in the sunshine or in the shade, but still to be able to see out. Another thing worth pointing out, the pegs. They're nice and light, but they're really strong. I suspect these are going to last a lot longer than the average pegs you get given with your Vango tents. They're nicely spiked up, seem to hammer in no trouble. Great quality. And there it is. That is the SheltaPod in all its glory.